guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, man. Life is good. Anyway, I have played a lot today, man. Close to 3 hours. Just got out of the shower. Again, about 3 hours of playing, a little less than 3 hours of playing, interspersed with kettlebell. Most people would be toast, both their chops and I'm just cranked and ready to go. All right? Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Wayne's Rebound. You know I hold Wayne Bergeron in very, very high esteem. I think he's incredible. Maybe the best player of this generation for that genre. We'll discuss that another day. But as you all know, he's been right up front with it. He had a issue with throat cancer. And a friend of mine sent a video of him talking about his comeback. Okay? He talked about 3-4 minutes about spit buzzing, which is very, very interesting. Okay? Anyway, let me honk a few notes and we'll talk about Wayne's Rebound. Anyway, some E's above double C, a little barbed wire. Was that number 4? I think it was 4. Characteristic steady. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have some treats for you coming up. I am going to have some treats coming up. The triple C's are coming out. The triple C's are coming out. They're not what I want. I wouldn't, you know how I feel very strongly about this, that, you know, the tone and power are important. And the tone and power is not right. But they're there. The E, F, and G is absolutely consistent. And I feel no problem playing those. Anyway, Wayne Bergeron. Guys, I did a couple of them recently. A month, 6 weeks ago, Wayne's World. I mean, he's great. He's absolutely great. We were talking about his chops and all this sort of stuff. And let's face it, I mean, the bulk of his trumpet playing revolves around the chops. He's a lead player extraordinaire and plays Maynard solos and all this sort of stuff. He is not known for his beautiful, languid flugelhorn solos, which he can do. But the point is, his chops are the thing. Now, when you have cancer, it saps your entire body. It saps your entire body. Your immune system is effed. It's just absolutely shot. Everything about it. It's the worst thing, you know, chemotherapy and radiation. That's a story for the other one. But anyway, he's on his way back, and he went into quite an in-depth interview with a gentleman that was doing a podcast that talked about all that, okay? And I'm going to leave it down below. And a friend of mine sent it to me. I wasn't privy to it. But right about the 8-minute mark, and you might go to, I don't know how long it goes, maybe 13 or 14 minutes. If you go right to the 8-minute mark, he talks about Bobby Shue getting him to spit buzz. Now, Bobby Shue studied with Jerry, and Jerry absolutely 100% got him spit buzzing. Okay? Now, that was at the absolute inception of Jerry's spit buzzing career or push, whatever. Okay? And it wasn't this. It's not the same as what we're doing now. It's not the same. And I think what Wayne has got is the old version of what we were doing. Okay? So if you want to pause this and go down and watch the 8-minute mark, he talks absolutely about it. He talks about at some point playing a G above the staff, every ounce of energy he could get, and his throat felt like he just, talked about swallowed glass. I mean, just a terrible, terrible thing for a trumpet player or anybody. But anyway, I digress. But if you look at it and listen to it, I almost want you guys to listen to it and comment, and then I will give you my comments tomorrow. But I'm not going to do that. That's too convoluted. Okay? But here's what I think. It's not quite right. The spit buzzing now. Okay? Now, first of all, he talks about holding his finger there to hold it in. I think that completely 100% defeats the purpose of spit buzzing. Now, that is straight from Jerry's stuff when he first started. He used to use that as an amplifier. Okay? Okay? See, we've morphed from that. We morphed from that. If that is indeed what he got from Bobby Shew, we've changed that. Listen, any amount of pressure on the mouthpiece is going to help you hold the chops in when you're spit buzzing. Just the tiniest little, I mean, that's barely touching it, and it helps lock it in. Now, the way Jerry and I think of it, used to think of it, this is basically a crutch. Okay? I told you, Jerry and Dave Steinmeier are the only guys I know that can spit buzz their highest note. From there, you have to hold it on in with the crutch. Now, not grinding pressure. I've been through all this before, okay? But that's it. Now, to just do your spit buzzing completely with the crutch, I find defeats the purpose. You don't need it. And to train your chops without the crutch, and all of a sudden you place the mouthpiece on, eureka. Okay? So that's the first thing. Holding it in, I don't agree with. Okay? The second thing, he talks about, just briefly, just a little thing before he actually starts doing it, listen to it, that he has the chops do it. He doesn't say anything about the tongue. And that is what Bobby Shew got from Jerry years ago. Okay? He doesn't say a word about the tongue. Now, for that reason, to my ear, and I'm not sitting in the same room with him, to my ear, he's not getting full resonance of the spit buzz. Now, he just came off camp. It could be a lot of reasons, guys. It could be a lot of reasons. Okay? But to my ear, he's not getting full resonance. And he didn't say one word about the tongue. And guys, if the tongue is not controlling, and if you remember years ago, this was called TCE, tongue controlled embouchure. We've gotten away from that. That's an old book and it's a different thing. So Jerry tried to get away from that actual term because that actual term stood for principles that he didn't agree with anymore. His own doing, okay? But that is what, it has to be controlled by the tongue, and I don't think it is. Now, to a certain degree, the notes do pop. So I think he's given us this. I really do. And I don't know him. Okay? But a friend of mine asked me, if he's not spit buzzing correctly, how in the world can he do those incredible things that he did? Now, he's the first one to tell you he's only been spit buzzing a short time. And there's no two ways about it. That spit buzz that he is doing on this film is not the same way he's playing when he puts the trumpet up to his mouth. And that is very, very common. That is very, very common. Okay? And if, with a student, if that is the case, that the spit buzz is not the same with the mouthpiece on it, it happens over time. You just keep playing and it will, the more you feel it, the more you feel it where it's supposed to be, the more it will be in the spot when you put the trumpet up there. Okay? So I think with spit buzzing, he's on the right track. Okay? Now, I'm going to very, very quickly go into something else. Guys, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Nobody knows where cancer comes from. Well, we do. It's you know, cells gone wild, okay? And, you know, eating other cells. We do. But guys, you have to take care of yourself. Cancer, number one, no doubt about it, is a problem with the immune system. Every single one of us should be able to fight that off. Okay? And I don't know Wayne. I don't know how healthy he is and all that sort of stuff. I'm not saying that. And I'm not beating my chest and saying do what I do. But guys, you have to take care of yourself. You just really, really do. Now, this is one of the greatest players who ever lived. And if there's any silver lining in this, it happened over COVID, so he probably wasn't, you know, missing that much work. I mean, that's not a silver lining. That's silly. But, guys, nobody wants to see Wayne Bergeron or anyone have cancer. Guys, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables. Research shows beyond a shadow of a doubt that is the number one diet for anybody, for anti-cancer or somebody with cancer. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables. Do your kettlebell. And live your life with true power. All right? Anyway, guys, got to get going. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Love you all.